And finishing touches, and of course everything happens at once at the end of the project, doesn't it, Buba?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you've got all the appliances being delivered and installed, but let's talk first a little bit about the whole space, because it's an open plan with, you know, very modern design in terms of having the kitchen and the dining and the living all be one flowing space.
Exactly. That way you don't have any kind of hindrance. Everything is right in there. You know, people can see each other. This is supposed to be the living room. This is the living room here. Dining room, combination with family room, and then the kitchen.
And what's interesting is that we have one container, if you will, on this side and another one on that side. In between, the space is filled in with conventional framing.
And then you have a higher ceiling in this area. So
yeah,
it's a good contrast.
It's a very good contrast, because
yes,
it goes all the way down the central hall to that end, and you feel like the space is
much bigger.
It's a bigger volume. Yeah. And off the central hall, you've got 4 bedrooms, which is a lot for a small house. You've got a master bedroom with its own dedicated bathroom. And then you've got 3 more bedrooms, a spacious bathroom down at the end. What about the interior trim for these windows? Again, you've got steel surfaces behind the. Is there sheetrock here?
Yes,
drywall.
Yes, we put drywall on the metal flooring strips, and then there's a wood trim for the wood frame for the windows.
Yeah,
and we use that to put the this wood trim around.
So you have nailer for the molding.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. And down at the baseboard.
And down at the baseboard, we don't have any wood there, so we use construction adhesive to install the baseboards.
And the baseboard itself is made of wood.
Exactly.
All right. And the walls are well, they're Dense Armor Plus from GP, and I've got a little sample, because one of the key things when you're working in a very dense, humid place like Florida, is to avoid mildew in interiors. And this material, this gypsum drywall product, instead of having a paper organic surface on it, it's got a fiberglass mat. And the fiberglass just doesn't provide any kind of foodstuffs for, you know, molds and mildews. And you've gone over it with beautiful finishes. What's the ceiling?
We put the knockdown texture on the ceiling and painted with semi-gloss paint.
Yes. And the walls are more of a satin.
Those are more of a satin with orange peel texture.
With the orange peel texture.
Yes.
How appropriate for Florida. Let's take a closer look at the kitchen. No, the kitchen looks great, Buba. I assume everything is kind of builder supply down here, right? Because this is an affordable house.
Right.
Exactly. And so what you've got is nice oak cabinets and nice plastic laminated counters.
Exactly.
And then you've done a great job. I mean, congratulations. But one of the key things with affordable houses is to do all the shopping for these types of appliances in the most efficient way. And big builders can buy everything wholesale, but smaller builders sometimes have to depend on the local mom and pop suppliers. And through Brand Source and the internet, we've got a terrific kind of network of 2,500 dealers that are locally owned, but they buy in bulk so that they can really pass on the savings. And the great thing about this concept is that you've got the refrigerator portion up at eye level. The food you use on a daily basis is right there, and then the freezer's down below, and you've got 2 separate compartments in the freezer so that you don't have to, you know, be digging through the bottom of the chest. And these haven't really been installed yet, but we also have these Fisher-Paykel dishwashers, which I really think is a great idea, because instead of one big dishwasher, you've got 2 modules, as it were, and they're extremely energy efficient. They're Energy Star. They only use a couple of gallons to do a whole wash, so you could, you know, if you just have a small load, you just do one of them. If you've got a party, you use them both. And we've got a GE electric range, and that completes the package. It's a nice kitchen in an affordable house.